Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Atira and today my group will be talking about sulfuric acid in the pulp and paper industry and how it is applied. First of all, let's take a look at where sulfur can be found. So sulfur can be found in our food as it is a macronutrient, which is a nutrient that is needed by the body in a large amount. So please don't be mistaken with micronutrient, which is the nutrient that is also needed by the body but in only a small amount. The sulfur that is found in our food is used to synthesize protein and nucleic acids such as the DNA in our body. So that explains why it can cause health problems such as itchy and flaking skin and also irregular growth of hair and nails when our body is lack of sulfur. That is why we need to have a balanced diet and eat food that is rich in sulfur such as eggs and meats. Moving on, there is also 0.05% of sulfur in the earth crust, and sulfur also occurs underground and it is removed by the fresh process. Here, I included the picture of the fresh process, which is a method of mining the sulfur from the underground. The importance of sulfur is that sulfur will be processed into sulfuric acid to make fertilizer, and sulfuric acid will also be used in the production of plastics, production of agriculture chemicals, and also in the manufacturing of paper and paper-related products. In this video, we'll be focusing on the usage of sulfuric acid in the making of paper pulp. But do you guys wonder how they make sulfuric acid? Well, let's ask my fellow friend. Nick, can you tell us how they make sulfuric acid?
Sure, Tira. So let me tell you guys how the sulfuric acid is made. The sulfuric acid is produced from sulfur, oxygen and water via the contact process. The first step in this process is preparation of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is prepared by burning sulfur in the presence of excess air so that the product combines with oxygen. The next step is preparation of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is formed when sulfur dioxide reacts with oxygen in ratio 1:1 at a temperature of 400 Celsius to 450 Celsius and a pressure of 1 to 2 atm in presence of vanadium pentoxide as a catalyst. The third step is preparation of concentrated sulfuric acid. The sulfur dioxide form is first made to react with concentrated sulfuric acid. The product obtained after this reaction is oleum, which is H2S2O7. The oleum obtained is then dissolved in water to obtain concentrated sulfuric acid. I think that all the process of producing the sulfuric acid. So, Naim, can you tell us about the overall process of making paper and plant?
Thank you for the good question, Nick. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Naim Yusli and I want to explain with you about the application of the sulfuric acid in pulp and paper industry. There are many ways of how sulfuric acid is used in this industry. The first one is tall oil splitting and the second one is pH adjustment. Here, I want to talk with you about the tall oil splitting. So, what is tall oil splitting? Tall oil, also known as liquid rosin or tallol, is a viscous yellow-black odorous liquid produced as a byproduct of pulping, primarily soniferous trees using the craft process. Sulfuric acid is added in the process to separate crude tall oil into TOFA. TOFA is the short form for tall oil fatty acid and the next product is resin. Extraction of tall oil crucial to ensure the industry runs cost effectively. Purified tall oil is used in paint industry to produce paint, varnish and coating products. So, we are going to watch a short video of the tall oil process.
Tall oil was used to waterproof ships thanks to its inherent properties. Today, TOFA is used in paints, varnishes and coatings to protect wooden and metal surfaces. When converting a pine tree into paper or cardboard, the sap must be removed to allow conversion into paper pulp. That sap is called crude tall oil or CTO. Crude tall oil is a side stream of the paper production process. In the biorefinery, CTO is refined and upgraded into various bio-based specialty chemicals such as sulfate TOFA.
The next one is pH adjustment. The process of transforming wood into cellulosic fibers requires high pH value in order to remove lignin. Besides, the following process in paper making requires a stable and neutral pH value. Thus, strong acid, in the case sulfuric acid, is required to neutralize the strong alkaline product. So, Nakib, why sulfuric acid is important to us?
Thank you, Naim, for asking a good question. I think you all must wondering, right? What are the use of sulfuric acid other than pulp and paper industry? In fact, sulfuric acid is the king among of the acid. It can be very useful in our life. For example, sulfuric acid used in leather industry. They use sulfuric acid in tanning process. The purpose of this process is to permanently alter the protein structure of skin. Next, it can make the skin more durable and then less susceptible to decomposition. Other than that, we use sulfuric acid to manufacture synthetic fibers, which is rayon and nylon is kind of synthetic fibers can be produced with existence of sulfuric acid. This sulfuric acid can be used in conjunction with other chemical to process cellulose into a thread. This thread obviously can be used to make clothes. So this process is known as artificial silk. Most of people like us like it because it is light and feels nice to wear it. Hey, you are in the end of this video. In conclusion, sulfuric acid is very important in our lives since it have many functions in many industries. Without existence of sulfuric acid, I think we still jot down notes or writing something on wood like ancient people do, because we cannot create any paper. Therefore, we need to appreciate all the creation in this world because it's very useful to us. Thank you for watching.